Hi everybody. We are picking up where we left off on our ELA 9B essay in regards to the quote, "Character is who you are in the dark," and we had used Severus Snape from the Harry Potter franchise as our example. So, getting back to our pre-writing document that we have going, we had started out by, first of all, I wrote down the prompt, and then we had gone ahead and we had done some brainstorming, and you could either do it in outline style as seen here, or in block text and kind of train of thought. Then we had gone ahead and gone to answers.com and bartleby.com and Googled what we thought the quote meant, so that we knew we were using the right character as an example. Later on we came on down and we wrote most of our rough draft here, and now all we have to do is write our final paragraph. So one of the things that I like to do when I'm writing a conclusion, because it tends to be really hard for students, is I either rewrite this first paragraph using different words, or I take my beginning and my ending and I rewrite that using different words, and then I take an idea from each of these paragraphs to fill in the middle. So I'm going to use the first example that I gave, where I'm going to rewrite this paragraph in different words. And that can be our conclusion, because your conclusion is basically the same as your intro. So I would go ahead and say here, when analyzing the quote, "Character is what you are in the dark," one must consider several ideas. So that's a really good general opening, and it tells us that we're going to talk about a couple different ideas. And I'll say, using a character from a book or movie is a good idea to illustrate this. So again, I've just put a generalized idea that kind of transitions me. Now we're going to get into the next sentence, and I talk about Severus Snape. He is a character that is misunderstood until the final moments of the series. So I'll say, I chose Severus Snape because the reader or viewer is not always aware of his secret nature. So they are essentially in the dark. And then the next sentence, he is a man who lives as a double agent and is negatively judged by his peers. I could say, it would be easy for the reader to judge Severus Snape as his peers do. Then I could say, however, Snape knows what he's doing is for the greater good. He knows he's helping the cause by pretending to be evil. However, Snape is the only one who has to know what his real character is. He is the one who knows his motivation is true love. He is a wizard who can stand to hear terrible gossip about himself because he knows his true character is that of a hero. He is a hero for acting the way he does. And then the last sentence in that paragraph is a transitional sentence. And so I really don't need any more than that in order to have a good concluding paragraph. So that's the way I really prefer to do it. Go ahead and take this out. I said you could always take ideas out of the paragraphs, but because your intro is a way to warm up the reader for the paragraphs, if you reword your intro, you usually get a pretty nice concluding tidy paragraph. So that is going to finish this particular edition of this essay. Next time we will go over our rough draft, we'll give it some finalizing polish, and then we will finish up for this particular section, and we'll move on to the next essay. So thanks a lot for listening, and we'll see you soon, maybe even at school. Bye.